everybody and happy Thursday. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you can subscribe to my channel by clicking the link below, as that would really help my channel and of course I would really appreciate it. In today's video I will be showing you my up-to-date fake tanning routine. I have only done one of these before, and that was later on last year, so in October, November time I believe, and a lot has changed since then with how I maintain my tan and also how I remove my tan ready to put on a fresh layer. I did want to firstly go through with you what fake tan I use and the products that I use to remove my fake tan, prep my skin, the fake tan that I do use, and how I also maintain my tan and make it last for quite a while after I have fake tanned. I'm coming to you after the application process, so this is what the tan will look like when you are done. I do have quite a lot of tips and tricks for you throughout this video, so I will be telling you a lot of my own personal tips that I have learned over the years with how I maintain my tan and make it look really glowy and fresh for up to 5 to 7 days. I do like to erase my tan and restart every week just so I feel really fresh and my skin looks the best. There's nothing worse than near the end of the week getting the tiger bread look to your skin. I absolutely hate that. But my fake tan is a mixture of natural from being in the garden and self tan. So this line here is from when I was sat out in the garden. So I thought that I would firstly go through with you the products that I will be using throughout this video, tell you a bit about them just so you know what I will be using when I show you the tanning process. And the first step I will be doing with you is removing any excess fake tan that I have on my body, and I will be doing that using the 𝓁𝑜𝓋𝑒 Purity Effective Self Tan Remover. This is a non-drying formula, it's alcohol free, and it has skin rejuvenating benefits. I find that this is the best self-tan remover in my opinion. I have used this quite a few times now, and honestly this has been the only one to remove all of my fake tan. Even the stubborn elbow patches that everybody gets and that people find really hard to remove. I know that I absolutely hate trying to get fake tan off my elbows because it's just such a task and I can never fully get all of the fake tan off. But this is absolutely amazing and literally gets rid of every single drop of fake tan that you have left on your body. I have also tried the Bondi Sands one, but that isn't as good as this one in my opinion. I did get this off the 𝓁𝑜𝓋𝑒 website, and this is their #FreshSkin range. I think that this is around £12 to £15. I'm not quite sure on the exact prices, but I will link everything that I have talked about in this video down below for you all. This is definitely a really good purchase if you haven't tried this already, and I would 100% recommend it. Otherwise I wouldn't be sharing it in this video. So that is what I do first of all to remove all of my fake tan, ready to apply a fresh layer. When all of my fake tan is removed, it's time to prep the skin. And to prep the skin I like to use the Prep and Protect a mist that you spray on your elbows, your knees, your ankles, your hands, anywhere that fake tan normally clings to. If you put this on those areas and rub it in, then the fake tan will be less likely to stick to those areas. If you haven't got anything like this, of course you can just use your normal moisturiser or what you would normally use to prep your skin, but I actually really like this and it has done an amazing job. And I'm not quite sure how much this is on the website, but of course all the links will be down below, as I will probably mention throughout this video. So I love to use this to prep my skin and the harsh areas which fake tan normally clings to. So this video is definitely not sponsored by 𝓁𝑜𝓋𝑒. I did buy everything myself off the website as I did want to try it. But everything I have mentioned I have used 2 or 3 times fake tanning, and I just absolutely love the results. So these are the products that I have been using at the moment, and this is another one by 𝓁𝑜𝓋𝑒, and this is their Velvety Deep and Dark Olive Toned Tanning Mousse. It says layer for extra dark results. This is what has gotten me to the colour that I am now. This is a deep and dark olive toned, as it says on the bottle. It does come out quite greeny when you apply it, which you will see in the video. However, when it washes off, it gives you a really, really lovely natural golden olive skin coloured tone to your fake tan, and I just absolutely love it. This is definitely one of the more natural self tanners that I have tried, and I would 100% recommend this if you are looking for a fake tan that does make you really brown but really natural, like you've just sat in the garden. That is how I would describe this fake tan. This is around £12 to £15, I believe, so a little bit more on the pricier side for a fake tan, but definitely worth it in my opinion. It has no smell to it whatsoever, so you don't smell like biscuits, literally don't smell of anything, which is absolutely amazing. A load of fake tans that I've tried have made me smell not very nice, and Kai always comments if I stink of fake tan. So for this one to not smell is a good thing, and I absolutely love that. But also this is fast drying. I normally put 2 layers on of this, so this is the one that I've currently been using to fake tan with. However, if you are looking for a cheaper alternative, I do have here the scent Mariahs Fast Tan 60-minute fake tan, and you can leave this on for 1 hour for a light tan and then 3 hours for a darker tan. This is streak free and fast activating. I do normally leave this on overnight though, of course. I never leave this on for just 3 hours. You can literally get this from absolutely anywhere. You can get it from supermarkets, Boots, Superdrug, anywhere. So this is really, really accessible. However, the 𝓁𝑜𝓋𝑒 one you do have to order online. So if you were looking for a fake tan that you needed as soon as possible, then this would be a good one to get. Before using the 𝓁𝑜𝓋𝑒 one, this is the one that I have been using. The only thing I will say about this is you have to moisturise morning and evening. I cannot stress the need to moisturise twice a day when using this. I think it's quite the same thing as the Bondi Sands. You just have to keep your skin hydrated, otherwise this will cling to your skin and make you the most tiger red you have ever been. This is only £5.99, so it is a really cheap fake tan, but all I will say if you are going to purchase this one is to make sure that you are constantly moisturising your body. That is a very big top tip for using this fake tan in particular. And then the last step in my fake tanning routine when I have washed it all off is of course moisturising and making sure that your body is hydrated. That is the #1 thing that I tell everybody when they ask about my fake tan, is that I moisturise morning and evening every single day, and that definitely helps with the longevity of your fake tan and make sure that you will get the longest wear out of it before you have to remove and apply another layer. So the moisturiser that I have absolutely been loving, which you would have seen in my favourites video, if you haven't watched that video then I will link it down below, but this is the Garnier Summer Body for a sun-kissed look. This is the apricot oil for 24-hour moisturisation, and this is a deep sun-kissed look. I think this is one of the darker ones because you can get a lighter one and a medium one, but basically this is a moisturiser that has self-tan in it, and I absolutely love using this. After I have washed off my fake tan, I will apply this all over the body, of course, and then throughout the day you will see yourself getting a little bit darker. So this helps to maintain your fake tan, keep it hydrated and looking as fresh as possible, but it also adds a little bit more of a tan to your body, which I absolutely love, and I just cannot get enough of this. It smells absolutely unreal and of holidays. And when I go on holiday, this will definitely be coming with me to use as like an after sun moisturiser type of thing. So I will get a very good tan using this. This is 400 ml, so it is quite a big bottle. And this is around £5. You can get it from any supermarket, Boots, Superdrug, Morrison's, Tesco's, Sainsbury's, you name it, you can get it from there. And I would highly recommend this, especially if you want to keep having a developing tan. This would be a good one to use. What I will say is though, after using this, make sure you are washing your hands. That is another top tip. If you are using a moisturiser with self-tan in it, please make sure you are washing your hands, otherwise they will end up like mine. And you definitely don't want your hands to look like mine on the inside. So yes, that's one top tip I will suggest if you are going to try this fake tan. Moisturiser with fake tan in it. Of course, if you haven't got this or don't really want to try this, then I would recommend the Garnier Intense Shea Butter one. It's just the same size as this in a blue bottle, and it has a picture of a coconut, I think, just here where the apricot is, and that is a super intense hydrating moisturiser. It's got no self-tan in it, but it will leave you super hydrated. So I would also recommend that one, but of course I don't have it at the moment because I am using this. I will of course be using just a general fake tan mitt. This is a Rose and Caramel one, and sadly I did order the velvet one with the thumb, but they did send me this. So that's a little disappointing. If you do have a velvet fake tan mitt, then I would recommend using that, just because it will make your fake tan go on less streaky. It will be easier to apply and a lot less to work with. Whereas if you do get a standard bog standard, you know what I'm trying to say, fake tan mitt like this, then it will just require a little bit more work. So a little bit disappointed with being sent this instead of the velvet one, but we move and I can still apply my fake tan just fine. As I said, just a little bit of an in-depth description on everything I will be using and the prices of everything, etc., and just a little mini review. But everything I have mentioned will be linked down below for you all to have a look at if you do want to purchase. My fake tan has definitely lasted a whole lot longer by doing all of these steps. Okay, so that is my fake tanning process complete. That is all the steps that I do to make sure that I have a really fresh looking fake tan, and that is also how I maintain my fake tan, getting it to last 5 to 7 days. But super natural, super golden. It just looks really dark and deep tan, but also very natural. It's not orangey at all, which is definitely something that I like when using the Rose and Caramel tan. So that is going to conclude my fake tanning process, my go-to routine, and what I have been doing for the last however long I have been fake tanning for. I am still fake tanning during lockdown, only because it makes me feel so much better. When I'm just lounging around doing nothing with a tan, it just makes me feel a lot more better about myself, rather than if I am super pale, which again, there is nothing wrong with. I do have to stress that. So this is going to conclude my video, everybody. I really do hope that you have enjoyed seeing my fake tanning process and what I do to apply my fake tan and how I also maintain it. If you do have any questions, then just leave them in the description box below and I can answer those for you. I am always replying to comments and I am always active on YouTube. So if you have made it this far, then thank you, and I do hope to see you all in my next video. Thank you for watching, everybody.